Keith's an amazing guy.
What is up? It is Red, the Rideshare Ginger, coming right back at you here for video number 2 in this red shirt, because I got a 40-minute drive. Well, it's probably 30 minutes now ahead of me, so I'm just trying to knock out some videos. And we're going to talk about Lyft's new bonus that they at least launched in Chicago. I don't know what they did in other markets, but Chicago this week, $300 for 55 rides. That's a nice little bonus. I don't remember what bonuses used to be. What was I getting? I think it was like $70 for 45 rides or some stupid shit. You're getting basically a $6 bonus per ride on that. 55 rides for $300. Not quite 6, like $5.60, $5.70, something like that. But call it $5. $5 per ride. That's a killer, nice little bonus. And the only question is there rideshare in Chicago? And I think there is. I think there's rides to be had. I was in the car with a driver the other day, and he said he was getting pings like crazy. He was getting pings from 42 minutes away and this and that. So there are some rides out there. Now, granted, I think if everyone rushes back and everyone tries to do it and everyone tries to tackle the bonus, I don't think there's enough rides out there to make that happen. So a little bit of caveat there, but if a few drivers trickle back in, start doing some stuff right now, I think there's enough rides to be had, and I think there's money to be made, and that $300 bonus is nice. I mean, even if you're doing god awful at $15 an hour for those 55 rides, that 300 should take you to 20 to 25, even maybe $30 an hour, depending on how many rides you're doing and how quickly you're doing them. So that's kind of my 2 cents on the $300 that Lyft is offering. I think it's great. It's nice. It's a nice little bonus, gets people back on the road, and it's a nice way to ease back into rideshare. But it's been my experience, it seems like more often than not, if I remember correctly, the first week Lyft offers a bonus, the next week it gets a little bit bigger. So let's see what they offer this next week. Maybe it gets bigger, maybe it stays the same, maybe it disappears. It kind of depends, because I think they try to toy with things to see what's going to get drivers out there and make people start working. Because I think this whole time there's been rides out there, because a lot of drivers shied away from it after the first couple of weeks of Corona, because the rides seem to have disappeared. Because a lot of people weren't going to work and not doing things, but people have returned to work. Not everybody, but a lot of people have returned to work at this point. And so there's more rides out there for that, and there's still not as many drivers out there. So I would encourage you, go attack it. Maybe you get some PZ on top of it, a little PZ? It's been my last ride was in March. I think March 15th was my last ride. I don't remember which it is. I think it's PZ. PPZ. Personal Power Zone. Personal Power Zone? I don't know. The bonus money, like, it's Lyft Surge. Maybe you get some of that on there too. I don't know. I've had my app on, and I've moved out further west, so I've had my app on out there, but I've only had it on Lux and Lux Black to see if there's anything out there and to see if any PZ pops up. And there hasn't been in my area, but I don't think there ever would be any in my area, so not something I'm really looking for and expecting there. But for those of you closer to the city, maybe there's a little PZ out there. Maybe you can make a little bit of extra money. But what I'd advise, go out there, try it for a day. If you can't knock out, 2 to 3 rides per hour, and you're sitting there at like 1 to 1.5 rides per hour, yeah, I probably would stop doing it and go back to whatever you're doing before. But if you're doing 2, 3 rides an hour, it's probably worth the extra 300. Go get your 300, do your 55 rides, and then get out. But that's my 2 cents on it, and I'll try to get some videos around rideshare here going forward, but I'm also not doing a whole lot of it, so any of it. But until next time, guys, like, comment, share. I appreciate the views as always. Thanks.